going on, family? New day, new beginnings. Before we get started, hit that like and share button and subscribe to Truthtrtube. As you can see by the thumbnail, the title of the video is Outsourcing Failure. And what I mean by that is that within our community, we got so many failures that walking around. When something don't work for them, if they're not happy, they want to spread that throughout their community, friends, family, and so forth. Like I said, if something don't work out for me, per se, I'm not going to tell someone else that it's not going to work out for them. For example, I used to be associated with this company, and the company they did good things. The time wasn't right, but I learned a lot from that company. And when people usually ask me about the company, it's good things I say about them, because it wasn't good for me at that point in time, but it's not going to be good for that individual. And I always tell people if something don't work for someone else, you try it. The one thing I think we do within our community, a lot of us, we talk people out of their dreams. We talk people out of being with specific people. We talk people out of jobs. Talk people out of doing things that benefit them, just because we as individuals are just miserable. We're not happy, and this is like a failure mentality that we have, and that's why I said we outsource it. There's a lot of people who out there who outsource success. They outsource their business venture, things that they want to do, and a lot of us, we don't do those things. We just look at things through an hourglass in a negative way. And when something's negative and a person got a failure mindset, we want to spread that throughout our whole surroundings. If I'm not happy about something, I'm not gonna tell people my unhappiness, you know, to get them down. If I can't draw, like I was a good artist when I was younger, but I really can't do it no more. I'm not gonna try to talk one of my kids out of their dreams. You know, if it's beneficial, I'll tell them, hey, see if it works, and if it don't, move on to something else. That's what you sort of tell your friends and your family. But we don't really have those individuals around us. A lot of us have parents, family members, friends who are just failures. And a lot of us don't really want to think that way or say these things, but we do. A lot of our parents are failures. Y'all won't say that because that's your parents. And eventually, you have to come to grips when a person is who they are. Like, I'm a certain way. I like things a certain way. That's just who I am. But I'm not going to go about doing it in a negative manner, like speaking nasty about a person, doing things nasty towards a person. That's not my mindset. But I know I have little quirks that I need to work on. But I'm not gonna spread that throughout people, towards people. If there's something that I don't like, that's just me. I don't like it. That doesn't mean you shouldn't like it, if you get my drift. But a lot of people we be around, they think that way. Y'all got friends. They may not like your other friend, but they don't want you to hang with that friend. That has nothing to do with me. That's an issue between y'all two, and I speak to both of y'all. You know, but people, they like to keep negativity going spiritually because that's how they get their rocks off. So by giving people wrong advice and being miserable, some people enjoy that. And there's always the people who are miserable who think they're good people. That's the shit that gets me. It's always the people who are failures at everything, but not taking a step back and looking at their failures and try to put a positive spin on their failures and get better for the next go around. You know, and when you see people with that mindset and how they carry themselves, those are people that you don't want to be around. And you just gotta just peep the game, you know? So when you around people who outsource their failure, outsource their unhappiness, you just gotta move on. Because the people who always talking about you in a negative light, they be the real ones who are miserable. The ones who don't want to really see you do good. Because if you want to see a person do good, you speak life into their ideas, into how they feel. But family, that's just my 2 cents. Drop me a like, a comment, and subscribe to Truthtrtube. Thank you.